So this is good advice, but you might say, well, this doesn't sound very spiritual. It's very earthly. It's very fleshly. Eating food, drinking drink, working. Well, if we think that that's so earthly that it can't be spiritual, then we have a misunderstanding, really, of the word spiritual. Because when we think of that which is spiritual, we might want to make this dichotomy, this false dichotomy between the body and the soul, as if only the soul involves that which is spiritual and everything bodily is not. But you know what kind of wisdom that is? That's Greek wisdom. That's ancient Greek wisdom. Very popular in New Testament times. That's not heavenly wisdom, though. Because our God created the world, the physical world. And he saw that it was good. Earthly, fleshly, physical stuff was good. And he created us. And he saw that it was very good. And who are we? We are soul and we are body. So this is to say that our body matters. And that our body is good. Our body is not the problem. And so verse 24, there is nothing better for a person than that he should eat and drink and find enjoyment in his toil. This also I saw is from the hand of God. For apart from him, who can eat or who can have enjoyment? It's from God. And chapter 3 says something similar, verse 13. Chapter 3, verse 13, the advice is to eat and drink and take pleasure in your toil. This is God's gift to man. Very positive. And you know, this is consistent with the New Testament's approach to Christian living as well, as we receive our direction there. The Apostle Paul writes to Timothy in 1 Timothy 4, verses 1 through 5, and he says, you know, there are false teachers that are going to be coming in your midst, and they're going to forbid marriage. And the idea is that they said marriage is too earthly, and it makes you too earthly minded. It's not spiritual enough. And of course, all that comes with that and the sexual part of the marriage relationship. And you need to abstain from all of that. Also, you need to abstain from certain foods, people are going to say. It's more spiritual to deny yourself rather than to enjoy all of these things. But Paul says to Timothy, when those people are going to come and say these kinds of things, realize that God created these things for you to receive with prayerful thanksgiving in accordance with his will. And so it's not that abstinence is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But it's not necessarily more pleasing to God depending on the circumstances.